Training to failure. Should we train to failure when we're middle-aged? Let's talk about it. Guys, my name is Matt. This is Middle Age Muscle. We talk about fitness, finance, and life after 40. Today, I want to talk about lifting to failure, training to failure later in life in your middle-aged years after 40 years old. Does it make sense? Should we do it? Do we want to do it? What are the pros? What are the cons? And hey, stick around. I don't think the answer is as black and white as we might think that it is. After we kind of flush this all out, you might have different ideas and opinions about whether we should lift to failure after 40 years old. So let's define it real quick. What is lifting to failure? Lifting to failure is when you cannot complete one more rep with proper form. You're gassed out. You got nothing left. And if you do one more rep, you might hurt yourself. Your form's gonna suck. You're gonna probably cry. Girls are gonna make fun of you. Life is over. Lifting to failure is not, I'm too tired, I don't feel like doing this. Lifting to failure is truly when your muscles tap out, you got nothing left. So why does this matter so much in middle age? To me, there's really like three main reasons why this matters, why we should talk about it. Reason number one is fast twitch muscle fiber recruitment. Guys, as we get older, we naturally lose our ability to produce those fast twitch muscle fibers. Those fibers are responsible for our strength and our power. If we lose those, we got like nothing left. Then we're back to the yoga mat with our Pilates instructor and our pink 2.5 pound dumbbells. Ain't nobody got time for that. So by consistently training to failure, we are recruiting those muscle fibers on a more consistent basis. The odds of us losing them lessen dramatically. The second reason is just muscle loss. Like we're getting older, we're going to lose muscle. This is also known as sarcopenia. And if we're not challenging our muscles enough, we're gonna lose ground. We are going to lose ground every single day as we age if we don't incorporate and activate those fast twitch muscle fibers. It's just not gonna happen. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't wanna lose ground. I wanna at least maintain what I have and then possibly surpass it. So lifting to failure is one of the best tools that we have to fight back against that. The third reason, honestly, guys, is time efficiency. Like, I love the gym. I love being at the gym. I love lifting weights. I love lifting heavy shit. But I don't want to be there for 2, 3, 4 hours a day. I have things to do. I have food to eat. I have naps to take. List goes on and on. So taking sets to failure just means we can do less volume with the potential for more gains. Now listen, guys, there's also reasons not to train to failure, or at least like reasons not to train to failure on certain movements. And I heard this line someplace before, and I love this line. Training to failure is a tool, it's not a religion. If we go to failure on every exercise, on every set, especially the compound movements, the deadlift, the bench, the squat, we are literally asking for trouble. In our 40s and 50s and 60s, we are just asking for trouble by going to failure consistently on those compound movements. Going to failure on those compound movements, the bench, deadlift, squat, guys, you know this, it beats up your joints, it taxes your nervous system, and it dramatically increases your risk for injury. So I want you to try this. Try going to failure on machines or isolation movements. So here's an example for you. My chest day, I usually start flat bench, then I'll move to either incline bench or incline Smith, then I'll migrate over to a fly movement, usually 2 fly movements, pec deck, cables, or dumbbells. Usually my chest day involves 4 major exercises. So if I follow this rule, I would perform my bench and not go to failure. I would do 4 to 5 sets and leave 1 or 2 reps in the tank of most likely my last couple of sets. Same thing with incline bench. It's too similar to flat bench. So again, a compound movement. I would train to the point where I still had a couple of reps left in the tank and then call it a day. Now, I'm gonna move over to cable flies and then pec deck. Probably 3 to 4 sets on each of those. And the third and fourth sets of each one, I'm gonna take that to failure. So I'm gonna find myself a weight that I can do for comfortably, like 10 to 15 reps. That's gonna be my goal, 10 to 15 reps. My stretch goal is absolute failure. So I'll do those reps. If I get more in the tank, I'm going. Until my form breaks down, my muscles are toast, I keep going until failure. By doing this, I protected my joints more. I still got a fabulous workout. My ass is toast. I'm good to go. Guys, by training this way, we're still pushing ourselves to the limit and we're still having fun with our heavy compound movements, but we're training a little bit smarter. We're going to train to protect our joints, protect our body, and keep us hopefully injury-free with a much lower risk level. So yeah, training to failure, it absolutely has its place in middle-age, midlife weight training. Absolutely it does. But we have to be smart about it. We have to have a strategy behind it. We can't just go in the gym haphazardly doing whatever we want at this point in our lives. We need to be strategic with it. So have fun with the compound movements, leave a couple reps in the tank, jump over to the more auxiliary movements, and burn out. Absolute failure. Guys, we're not just training for this week or this month. We're training for the next, hopefully, 20, 30, 40 years of our lives. We want to make sure we have longevity. I want to make sure I can have fun with my compound movements, but at a much lower risk of injury and maybe being out of the gym for God knows how long. Look, some people out there might say machines are for pansies and for Sallys and for Nancys. Machines have a place. Auxiliary movements have a place. And at this point in our lives, we should have strategy behind what we do. Let's train smart, let's still work hard, and let's get the results that we want to get later in life. Guys, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. We've been running this race for a long time, and I don't know about you, but I don't plan to stop anytime soon. If this video helped you, hit that like button. Drop a comment. How do you train? Do you train to failure? Do you leave a few reps in the tank on the compound movements? What's your strategy? This is Matt with Middle Age Muscle. See you guys soon.